What up, YouTube fam? Me and Papa here gonna go out in the middle of nowhere, go fishing at Lake Yellowwood, which I'm seeing all these signs here that says Save Yellowwood. So if the state is trying to close Yellowwood, this is my escape to the country, other than Raccoon Lake, but that's getting pretty populated, overloaded. Yellowwood State Park is pretty secluded, way out in the middle of nowhere. It takes an hour and a half from my front door to get there. So we're heading down through these hills, a line of traffic, but they're trying to close this lake. This lake is amazing. It is some of the best fishing I've ever done in my life. I don't get to go out here very much. I think this is the second time Papa's been down here with me this year, and the third time I've been down here this year. First time I came down here, I broke my truck. That's how off the beaten path it is. But we're coming down here to fish, and I'm gonna go online personally and sign the petition to save this lake, because this place needs to be saved. It's a forgotten place, you know. Nobody, I mean, I always see people out here hiking, but it's always locals. I mean, we need people from the city that like to be out in the country and come out here and spend some money out here to save this place. So I'm going to promote this place on my YouTube channel. I want all my indie fam to go on there and sign this petition to save this lake, because it is a glorious place to fish. It is absolutely beautiful. There are monster catfish out here. There are yellow perch. Where in Indiana can you catch yellow perch? Lake Yellowwood. You know, so big bass, you know, there's a lot of great fishing out here. There's trout out here. So for those guys that like to fly fish and trout fish, there's trout out here. They are fed into the lake by a creek north of the lake. So I want everybody on my YouTube page to go and subscribe. And even my new subscribers that show up, go online and sign this petition, because this is a place that needs to be saved. But we're almost there. We've been driving for an hour and a half. It's 11 in the afternoon. I got medical issues right now. They're causing me not to be up early and hitting sticks like I usually do. But either way, we're going to go out here. We're going to do some fishing. We got some chubs. We got some night crawlers. I'm going to throw some lures. Papa's going to throw some lures. He's going to show me the way. He said he's going to put a whooping on me today. The goal is to catch something over 10 pounds. I don't want to see something over 10 pounds. Hell, I'd like to see something closer to 30 or 40. There's flatheads in here that are monsters. There's blue cats out here. So, if you like to bring your family, this is a great place to bring your family, by the way, guys. And this is why I come down here and fish it. Miss Goodnight had a few birthday parties to go to and told me to get out of the city and get away from the world, because, well, I'm being grumpy right now and I need to get out. But we're going to go do this fishing video for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. So if you like it, give me a thumbs up, smash subscribe, and stay tuned for the next videos. See you soon. Yo, this is some country now. It's like 6 miles off the beaten path, like off a main road to get back to this lake. They got a wonderful, clean, super nice, updated campground. But y'all need to save this lake. I promise it's one of my favorite places to come fish. I wish I'd come down here more, but you know, work issues don't allow that. But this is one of my favorite places to come fish. Look how thick it is out here, man. Where I come from, this is thick. This is thicker than my home. You know, my home is west of Indiana. You know, I grew up in the country, you know. My grandparents are from Kentucky. My mom and dad and shit, they grew up in Tennessee and Kentucky area. So this is home to me, you know. This just reminds me of home. You can see wildlife. You can smell the dirt. You can smell the grass. You can see critters and creatures you don't get to see, you know. And this place just needs to be set. Look.
GPS signal lost.
That's how deep in the woods we are. I lost my GPS, but thank God I know how to get there from here. Gravel roads, kicking up dust trails. If you ain't got four-wheel drive, I wouldn't advise coming back here, because the creek has washed out this road, and I broke U-joints in my truck first time I came down here. So I learned to pay attention a little better coming down here. Now I know the way. But it is absolutely gorgeous out here. Thick, away from people. There's trails for hiking. If you're not into fishing, you're into hiking, you can kayak on this lake. You cannot have motorboats out here. It's kayaks and rowboats only. You can have troll motors, but I think they're getting ready to do away with the troll motors. And a little bitty bridge going across a big old creek, a little creek. My truck was almost too big for that bridge. And I drive an Armadillo. Go to the old spillway. Look, it's been wet back here. Deep in the woods is where you want to be. That's where you find the good fish. Down here at the spillway of Yellowwood. Got the GoPro on. Look at this place, man. There's a big old snake swimming over there, and I hope he stays over there because I don't do snakes. At least not the kind that bite. So, yeah, it looks good. We got some fish bubbling up. We got some chubs, some crawlers. We're gonna be in good business today. So me and Pablo just got out here. Got him a chub set up. He got him out there on the bottom. I got me a chub on the bottom. And got me a nightcrawler on the bottom. Yeah, we should do pretty good. I'm gonna throw me the old rattle trap. Actually, I'm gonna start off with the frog and work this bass line. Rod's untangled here. Throw me a frog. Frog. As you can see, it's a big old drop off here, so we're gonna have hell landing anything real big. So I've caught one bluegill already. Two actually, but one I won't count because I didn't hook him in the mouth. I reeled in my chub, cut the tail off and made him bleed. Let's see if we can get us some big old kitty fish out here. Throw him in the rattling trap. Chartreuse shad. Rattling trap. Got something? Get a hit? Now we wait. That's all this is, really, is a waiting game. Especially when it comes to these big cats. That blood's in the water, so you know they're going to be circling around soon. Throw a swim bait here soon. See if they're up, see if they're down, I don't know. Got me something. So an update is, I caught a little kitty fish. That's a frying pan sized kitty fish. It's perfect size to eat. Most deliciousness ever. Using chicken titties to catch these catfish. I got a chub with his tail cut off here in the bottom also, and I got a nightcrawler up there. And Papaw ain't caught a fish yet. Huh? Until you met me, huh, old man? Ain't holding your mouth right, as Grandpa used to say. And a frog just jumped in the water at my feet. We're just sitting here enjoying the day. Peace. Got him. Oh, this is a better fish. Yeah, I got him. Oh yeah, this is a way better fish. Look at this one. Look at that, look at that.
That's what they want.
Is that chicken? They want that chicken.
They want chicken.
She all tangled up in the other line. She all tangled up in the other line. Look at you though. He sawed the hook. You hear my flares right there in the front? They wanted the chicken titties. The goal is, people, something. I was maybe a foot off of it. Same spot I was in. We were looking for another fishing spot, so we found a graveyard in the middle of nowhere. Date on that, 1923, 1968, 1912. Out in the middle of nowhere, there's a graveyard back here. 1909 to 1936. 1979 to 2014. Benjamin Thomas. Wow. It'll be a graveyard. $1889. Oh, that's sad. 1889 to 1900. That's sad. Infant brother, born 1883, died 1900. Wow. Infant, another child, 1886. Wow. It's a family graveyard. Half the names in here are Rogers, and a lot of them are children. The oldest date's 1883 to 1990. 1900. 7 years old. What up, YouTube fam? Just sat back here in the back of the armadillo, shed a little light on my pretty face. Me and Papa fished Yellowwood today. We did alright. We caught a few. We got hot and old man sick, so I decided to bring him home. He wasn't feeling well. I'm not feeling well. I got some medical issues going on. Nothing serious, guys. I'll still be fishing. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow morning, get a poke run. I'm gonna try to catch me some more frogfish, maybe a fish on the whopper plopper. I'm gonna throw a little bit every damn thing, see if we can't get something good. Little nugget over there playing. Anyways, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna get with my one of my good buddies that subscribes and respects everything I do and what I'm trying to do here, to go fishing with me maybe tomorrow. I'm actually gonna give him a call in a minute, so hopefully he'll go with me. So stay tuned for the video tomorrow. Thank you all. See you later.